Well, welcome everybody. Tim Baghurst joining you. We just started this match a few minutes ago. Women's singles. Gabby Martinez from Guatemala against Sharon Jackson from the United States. Martinez not happy with that replay call. It's 2 serving 5. First game. A lot of matches coming up today. I don't have the full schedule yet. When I have it, I'll let you know as soon as possible. Shot there from Martinez. Look how she walks forward very confidently, struts her way to get that ball. Martinez lost yesterday to Paola Longoria in a tiebreaker. I don't believe Jackson played yesterday. Reminder, if you're interested in the results, we actually have live updates on our website. I'll post the link in the comment box here for you. So now if you click on that comment box link, you should see all the matches that are currently being played. Because we have the tablet set up, connected to the internet, you can get literally live scoring of all these matches. We hope you appreciate that. Huge skip there from Jackson. She handled that well. Jam serve from Gabby. And you can see Jackson moved her feet well, followed the ball round straight down the line. Really textbook shot there. She did well to control that. 3 serve 6. Reminder, we're here all day. Please do us a favor and share this feed with your friends and family. We want as many people watching this sport as possible to help grow it. And we can't do that without your help. So all the shares are appreciated. The more people watching at home, the more incentive we have to provide this streaming. Play continues. Both players wanted a replay. And you can see Martinez, she's not happy with that. She just needs to focus on the point, just play it out. And I like this from the referee. She's telling Gabby that that attitude, that behavior is not acceptable. It's disrespecting the referee, disrespects the sport. Nice cross court from Gabby Martinez. She's starting to pull away. 8 serves 3. We have a timeout on the court from USA. I'm just going to take a moment here to try and straighten the camera slightly. Nice touch there from Sharon Jackson. Both of these players very athletic. You're not going to beat Jackson on fitness, that's for sure. Right now, though, she's down big, but that's a great serve from her.
But he was really nervous. Then he calmed down. And I just had to. I wasn't playing good. I just had to fight. Just like you today. You got nothing to lose. Just play free. Enjoy.
Score is currently 4 serving 9. If you look on the screen, if you're able to make it larger, you can see the scoreboard on the left side of the screen. It was close. Opportunity for Jackson. She had no power on that backhand. Really just kind of pushed it. Seemed a little bit close to her. Wasn't able to extend her arm out. And just a mistake from Martinez. She got what she wanted off the serve. Second shot right in the middle of the court. And she couldn't put it down. 4 serving 10. .4 now for Martinez. That was close again. A big skip from Jackson. Might be a time for timeout. Oh yeah, good timing, Baghurst. Timeout is taken. 13-4 is the current score. Martinez completely in control. So let's see what Coach Dave Ellis has to say to Sharon Jackson in this first game this morning. Hope you're enjoying this bonus coverage. I was perhaps fortunate enough to get a forfeit in my match this morning, so that's why I'm here. Although I would have enjoyed playing. Irrespective, as a consequence, we've got a good match this morning. We do have more matches coming up today across multiple countries. Schedule's not confirmed, but we can expect to see USA, Ecuador, Costa Rica, Guatemala, many countries here on the show court today. We had a long day yesterday with some surprising matchups early in the rounds, and it's based on the seeding of the country, not the player. So sometimes you get some really good matches early on. Example here is Gabby Martinez playing Sharon Jackson, where US are highly ranked compared to Guatemala, but it's not based on the player, but on the team. Okay, so watch Martinez's back foot when she drive serves. Her right foot. Sometimes it creeps over that line and a big skip from Martinez. Sometimes she creeps over that line and it's a foot fault. Referee needs to keep an eye on that. It's one of those ones that you forget. You focus on your front foot, forget about your back foot. Saves a game point, does Jackson, first to 15. Thanks for all of you who've joined us from around the world. Some of you have commented in the comment box on Facebook. Appreciate your ability to be here and watch. Oh, very lucky from Jackson. She's really struggling on that backhand side. really pushing at the ball. Doesn't seem to be hitting it with much confidence right now, especially that pinch. But she gets away with one, 5-14. Oh, there's a good serve. Kicks out. We'll make that 6-14. I have to agree with those of you who are commenting that Sharon does seem to be hitting it very close to her body. Doesn't allow her to get that full swing, that full extension. She also is chasing a lot. Martinez, as you can see, knows how to make a shot, putting Jackson on the defensive, which is not where she wants to be. So here we go. Game point number 2, 14-6. Two game points saved by Jackson. Reminder, you can go on our website to see live scores as they happen. Samantha Salas won this morning 15-4, 15-4. Big skip from Jackson. Game point number 3. Currently, Mariana Tobon from Venezuela has taken the first game against Michelle Morissette from Canada, 15-4. And then we have the current match. Gabby Martinez up 14-6. It's a smart shot that time from Jackson. Martinez, a very emotional player, looks back at her coach with disgust. You can see her down there in the corner talking to her coach. You can see quite dramatic. Jackson's Z serve was short. Martinez able to capitalize and move forward and attack it. Coach Tom Travers wants a drive serve to Jackson's forehand. Let's see if we get it. We do, but it's short. Mario San Munoz, Bolivia, Chile, is coming up on court 6. There's the first game. Courts 5 and 6 are interesting here. They're separate from the other courts, and they have a glass wall that looks outside, and so they have covered the glass with white. They basically painted it white, but then they've also painted the floor white, so the entire court is white, and it makes for a very interesting match when you play on it, because the floor is not brown, as you can see in court 1. Therefore, it's very hard to see where the front wall meets the floor. It makes it very difficult to hit that shot where you can actually use your vision to see where to hit it. So it's quite a unique court, a little bit more slippery due to the paint on the floor. It's just one of those situations where players have to get used to it. Reminder, I'm posting the live score feed for you if you're interested in the other matches. You can also go to our website, go to events, live events, and you can see the matches coming up along with the matches that have already happened today. So here we go for game number 2. Martinez really trying to get that serve in on the right side. Oh, that should be a side out. Wow, that was an error there from our official. I believe it's from Mexico. As soon as the ball is dropped, that's the beginning of a serve. Released from the hand is the beginning of a serve. You saw she caught it. That should have been a fault serve. So it was interesting, I was actually overlooking at the coaches and they were actually having a discussion across with each other on whether that was a fault. It was unclear. They were unclear about the rules. It goes to the importance of knowing the rules, especially if you're USA, because that would have resulted in a side out. Sharon Jackson, very wide stance on that return. You see she stands a little bit to the right on that drive serve to cover the straight down the line on the forehand. Nice shot from her. She's down 0, serving 3. Again, not much power on that backhand. Different story on the forehand. If I'm the Guatemalan coach, I would be focusing on that left side. Jackson on the board. 1-3, 1 serving 3. You see the difference there between the power that Martinez creates on that backhand versus the power of Jackson. Martinez absolutely ripped it. She goes back to serving on that left side. She got some aces against Longoria with that serve. Makes it easy when you're taking your shot up by the service box. Jackson just might need to take some pace off of it and keep Martinez in the back. Of course, it's easy to say here. It's a lot harder when you're in the court. That's much better. Again, though, it's on her forehand side. Not sure why Martinez is going there. Thanks to all of you who've shared our feed. Please continue doing so if you haven't. Really appreciate it. It helps to increase the number of people watching our sport. We will have professional broadcasts starting on Thursday. Currently working out a camera. Currently working out a way to get a camera on the front wall so you can see from the front. That'll be exciting to see. I think we're going to have possibly four camera angles starting Thursday and the quarterfinals. We have one more day after this of round robin, a day off on Tuesday before single elimination begins Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and finally Saturday is our finals. Dominican player Maria Cespedes is warming up next to me. She's got a match coming up representing the Dominican Republic. Better from Jackson. She put some power into that backhand. But it's another point for Martinez, 7-3. Well, Martinez called that short on herself. From here it looked good. Wild backhands from Jackson. Timeout coming. She shakes her head. If I'm the Guatemalan coach, Tom Travers, we keep playing smart, but we focus on the left side. Looks like he's pointing to the right. He knows more than I. That's why he's head coach. If you have any questions about this tournament, the IRF, or this match, feel free to post them in the comment box. Appreciate all the support. Just clarification, we had a question in the chat box from Curtis in Canada. That's correct. If the player, it's different. Remember, every country has different rules, but the IRF rules state that once the player releases the ball from the hand, it's the beginning of the service motion. And so if they catch it, and that usually happens when they look back and realize their opponent has their racket up, it's a fault serve. It occurs on second serve, it's a side out. On that, Martinez leaned back, pushed it into the floor. If you're interested in the rules, they're on our website, internationalracquetball.com. They were recently updated, but you can read them there. There are always one or two interesting situations that occur in these tournaments. Defense from Jackson, but it's just not good enough right now. Martinez is the one making the shots. She's up 8-4. Oh, what a get from Martinez. And she earned it. Some applause from the crowd around me. They enjoyed that. And again, one of the questions is that lots of players bounce the ball before serving, and therefore they're releasing the ball. That's true, but the IRF consider this, as you can see here, Gabby doing that, not part of the service motion. Again, and that's just lazy for Martinez, didn't move her feet. But again, that's up to the official to decide where the service motion starts in terms of controlling the ball. But usually there's a pause, so we'll see some bouncing here. And now. Skip ball. Hanging around Jackson, 5 serving 10. This is round robin. So players will still be entered into this single elimination. But these players want a favorable draw. They want the seeding. Some of the juniors who are playing here will maybe have round robin throughout the tournament, along with the Friendship Cup. Interesting name. I'm not sure it's always friendly. Everybody wants to win, but actually most of them are very, very friendly and enjoy the game and really just come to participate. Some of those are round robin throughout the week though. Big skip there for Martinez. She laughs it off. Still 5-10. Men will be up probably soon. I'm guessing there's probably one more round of matches for the women before the men start. We then enter into usually the doubles for juniors, some of the age singles in the Friendship Cup, and then the women's doubles followed by men's doubles this evening. Better backhand there from Jackson. One of the other interesting things about round robin, ace serve, Martinez, is that each team usually has 2 players from each country. They have to both win their groups. They have to both win their groups in order to be ensured that they don't play each other, I believe, before the quarterfinals. So if one player does not, then potentially they could be playing each other in the first round of single elimination. So that's also an incentive, because usually those teammates don't want to play each other. And playing each other, you see out this point, good pickup from Martinez. She gets one. Playing each other also eliminates the other member from the team competition. Points are awarded for how players and doubles players finish in the single elimination, and so that means that that one of those will no longer be earning any points. Couple cool points now from Jackson. It's a little close. 7 serving 11. 7-11. I believe coming up next, haven't confirmed it yet. Oh, there's a good shot from Jackson. Martinez should have gone down the line there. She's going to take a timeout, 8-11. But I believe the next match here will be Ronda Racich from the USA against Maria Renee Rodriguez from Guatemala. So a repeat of what we're seeing now, USA Guatemala. Not confirmed yet though. I will confirm it once I do know for sure. In answer to a question in the comment box, I don't believe it is the same rule as USAR. I believe USAR, again you can correct me because I'm not proficient with those rules, but I believe it's when you make contact with the ball with the racket. And so in that case, it wouldn't be an issue. IRF, it is an issue. That's why it's important that coaches and players know the rules to ensure that they know as well and can correct the official. In that case, the official made the mistake, but if the coach or player had known the rule, they could have asked for a clarification and it would have been a side out. Doesn't matter anymore. Here we are at 8 serving 11. Excellent serve, Jackson. Skip called. Sounded good. Another good serve. I think a replay was the right call there. The rule states, at least IRF, that it's a straight shot to the front wall. You saw Jackson, the way she was positioning herself, she was hitting up rather than straight. One of the mistakes that some players make, at least with IRF rules, is that there has to be a setup, or you have to have your racket up ready to hit the offensive shot, or it should be offensive. But the reality is none of that is in the rule books. Jackson said she couldn't see on the serve once the screen serve. It was close, but I think it was fine. 12-9. Controlled backhand. 9-12. This is a lot closer than game one. Martinez, also known as Gabby, was way up in the second game, but Jackson's clawing her way back in. Make that 10-12. We are at the Indoor Club here in San Jose, Costa Rica. Wonderful facility. They have all kinds of sports here. Really has been a great location for this tournament, and I hope we come back here one day. One of the things that I've really enjoyed is how many fans of racquetball have come out to watch when Costa Rica play. This place is standing room only, and they are vocal. Hope you got to hear some of that yesterday through the mic. They really do enjoy their racquetball and supporting their home country. Martinez, 13-10, 2 points away from this match. Great pickup, Martinez. I like the idea from Jackson taking that early. She just hit it right back to her, though. Here we go, 14-10, match point. think Coach Ellis wants a timeout. Again, that very wide stance. Martinez struggled a lot with her short serves today. She was much better yesterday. Down the line. Oh my goodness. Just an unforced error. Hits the sidewall first. Sidewall first is an automatic side out, regardless of whether it's first or second serve. Something I tell the players I work with is, in terms of understanding this rule, is if you cannot hit the front wall first, then you don't deserve a second opportunity. So you see Jackson, she's holding up her racket. She did this last time, slowing it down. That's better. Oh, Jackson, that's game and match. Gabby Martinez, Ana Gabriela Martinez wins this match against Sharon Jackson from the USA, 15-6, 15-10.